Make you some fun games. Honestly, when I looked at the schedule today, I saw the last 3 games, and those really stood out to me as the great ones. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we get to cast 2 of them.
I'm glad we get to cast them too. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. But before we get to these games, this next part's actually really awesome. League of Legends is starting to capture the attention of athletic departments at colleges and universities. And Team Impulse's support Adrian honed his craft actually in such a program at Robert Morris University in Chicago. Take a look.
I'm a video game player in my youth and even now. And one day I was in my house just researching an old game I used to play, which led me to League of Legends. I was actually floored at the community and the size of the game. I felt like it was something that we could add into our athletic department, get some competitive players to play for our school and do really well. We presented it to the president of the university, and he saw the same merits that we saw in it.
I chose the collegiate route because I just knew some people here, and I knew Agent's like a really qualified coach. Like, he coached Lemon Dogs. He's been involved in a lot of LCS teams. Like, he used to coach Orbit, which is now Cloud9.
Yeah, I thought collegiate for League of Legends, at least schools offering scholarships for League, was at least a couple years away. But when he told me that there's a school that's wanting to do this right now, I was really excited. And he told me about their plan, what their vision is, and that really matched with what I would envision a program to be like.
You're arranged according to your skill level for the most part. I'm on Team White, which is the best team. The second best team is Black.
I'm on Team Gold currently, and I play support for them. When I found out about this program, I told them that I was interested. I got a call like 3 weeks later, offering me an A-level scholarship, and I was like, that's nuts.
We're offering scholarship to try to attract top-level talent to our university to play League of Legends. For our top scholarship, we're offering 50% tuition, 50% room and board, and we have a second-tier scholarship as well for sort of like a varsity reserve team, players that want to learn a league from some of our coaches and get better at it. We want them to be the best league player they can be, but we also want them, ultimately, the main goal is for them to graduate.
I live here with Leo, our mid laner. I prefer to go to the library and get my homework done like really fast with no distractions and then come back. We have scheduled times we have to be here. We have practice times we have set up. We have coaching. We, of course, scout out all of our opponents. This is a much more structured environment.
When the students walk in, we don't want them walking in a computer lab, and they had accounting class in there. We wanted it to be specific, sort of as much as we can get close to, like a mini LCS. Where they walk in that door, they feel like it's time for something different. It's time for serious practice. Jersey on, uniform on, they come into the arena and it's time, sort of punch the clock, it's time for work.
Today we're playing against Illinois State, I think they are, and we just got in the lobby. We're in Champion Select right now, and we're just picking our guys.
Rengar, so I'm gonna do Toad Blue and then invade him.
She might come to you right now. You should be careful.
No, she's top, she's top.
I mean, we can
Careful, Leo.
Thanks.
All right, good game. There's game one. One more. Yeah, buddy. Okay, there it is, game 2. I'm happy we got a sub 20-minute game. That always feels good. So I think we're gonna go celebrate a little bit.
There are some teams in our region that should pose a greater challenge than this team, and hopefully we'll be ready for them when the time comes. A lot of the players have, through the offseason and through the season, have increased at least one tier. There was a player on like the 4th team who's now on the 2nd team.
Our athletes are just as dedicated to their craft as any of our other traditional sport athletes are. And true, there's not a cardiovascular component to it, but I think if you start whittling down sports to that's the only element, then you start saying, okay, is football more of a sport than hockey, or is tennis more of a sport or less of a sport than soccer? You start to like split hairs. Competition, dedication, skill. If I played League for 23 hours a day for 5 months, I'm still not going to be as good as some of the players in our arena. That's just a fact. I think we can sort of attract some of that elite talent to our school, and we want them here. We're going to set the bar. We're going to keep moving it higher and see who can catch up.
Gotta say, it's pretty freaking awesome.